Here is the GE Opal I purchased from Amazon a little over a year ago. I would have given this unit 5 stars up until a few months ago, where it quit working. Of course, that is right after the warranty period, so keep that in mind. So the problem is this: the unit goes into a defrosting mode for anywhere up to an hour, up to 2 days, constantly. And once it's done, it shuts off. So when you turn it back on, it goes to the making ice function for several hours. Then it switches to defrosting again, and it'll stay like this for an hour, a day, 2 days. Anyway, I meticulously clean this unit about every 3 weeks. The only people using it is myself and my wife, and occasionally we'll have a small get-together. So it's certainly not overused. The unit is clean. There's nothing wrong with it other than the fact that it won't make ice. So I would have given this unit a 5-star rating because it was great. The ice cubes were phenomenal. Up until it quit working. I'm going to have to give it a 1 star though, because GE has terrible support. They sent me a list of troubleshooting things to try. Each thing was supposed to fix this problem, and of course none of them work. So now GE has ghosted me and won't return any of my contacts. So now I'm just fixing to have to throw this away, because this was a $700 and something waste of my money that I only got a little over a year's use out of. So anyway, I would highly avoid getting this unit, if for no other reason than GE is terrible with its support. Completely terrible.
I just can't believe that is what it's supposed to be doing. It's filling the ice container with water. Are you sure the hoses are in the right spot?
Yes, I followed their instructions to a T. I even put the hose with the big sticker on that says 2B for side tank. So, we'll see. It seems to be putting water in the machine now.
Yeah, but it's putting it in the ice reservoir.
It seems to be draining out into some little plug, though.
I don't know, but if it freezes it like that, what we're going to wind up with is a big block of ice.
It doesn't say add water, though.
Well, that is an improvement.
Okay, if you're anything like our family, this little tiny ice maker is something that you've been looking at, wanting to afford for your family, and we finally figured out how to afford it for our family. So the parts all shipped out really great. It was easy to get installed into the house and everything. It fits perfectly on top of like our little tiny fridge setup area. This little tray opens right up to your little ice. Just scoop out the perfect little ice cubes. They do melt really fast, so I like double up on all of my portions. But it has like its own clean method. You can turn the light on or off inside of the tray if you want. I usually like to keep it on the lower setting, and then it'll let you know all day long. The water reservoir is here, and then you do have a little tray for your scooper to sit, but we use that for something different. Other than just like the weight of it, there's really nothing negative to say. The price is the price. You just have to deal with it at this point.
Here is my GE Opal 2.0, brand new, just got it off of Amazon, making my first batch of ice. I went through the initial steps of a tablespoon of bleach to 5 cups of water, and then after that I ran through 3 more flushes with the water as described in the instruction manual. I would definitely follow that line by line. I only used the distilled water. These are very susceptible to scaling, and you still need to descale, but maybe not as often with the distilled water. Save you a lot of headache. This ice is turning out amazing. Really good, really soft, easy to chew. It's great. I'm excited for it. Good luck, guys.
This happens every time I get done cleaning it with vinegar and water. It still makes this noise. I bought this in October, the end of October. So it's pretty new. But this is the noise it makes, and sometimes it's worse than that.
So the noise only goes away when you unplug it.
This ice machine is pretty awesome. Nugget Opal base, just like you know, great with soda, water, just to munch on. I've used it every day since I purchased it. Definitely worth it.